Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Order of Battle World War II. We're playing the Red Steel DLC. Finally we're here at Stalingrad. We got Night Witches and more troops to deploy. It's September 1942 and German and Soviet forces clash in bitter house-to-house fighting as they wrestle for control over this vital city at the Volga River. As for specializations, we can't really do anything, so let's just get started. I'm pretty excited for this mission. Like, Rishev is fine and all, but look, we all know why we're here, and it's at Stalingrad all the way. Alright. Welcome to Stalingrad, Commander. I'm sure you know we have to hold this city, whatever it takes. Stalingrad is an industrial center and a critical infrastructure hub for river transport on the Volga. But above all, defending the city bearing Stalin's name is of the highest symbolic importance. After the German 6th Army defeated us at Kalach, we had initially not much forces left to fight back, so our best hope was to draw the enemy into city fighting, whereas typical advantages, mobility and air power, could be negated. This would buy us time to bring in fresh troops, so desperately needed. Meanwhile, the Germans have consolidated their positions outside Stalingrad, from where they attempt to assault the inner city. In addition to fierce ground attacks, the Luftwaffe is pounding the city and river transports on the Volga relentlessly. So far, we have defeated every attempt to seize key locations inside Stalingrad, but fighting is costly for both sides and the enemy shows no sign of slowing down. Fortunately, your forces have arrived to defend key areas inside the city. Additional troops are being sent across the Volga constantly, but most of them are barely prepared for the inferno that awaits them, so your veteran units need to make all the difference. There's no chance to retreat, so hold your ground regardless of cost. We have to hold or retake 3 primaries, ensure Stalingrad does not fall completely into enemy hands. And those are up there, the tractor factory, then this here, the Krasny Oblia, I can't read it. Oktyabr, I think, steel factory. Oh, it's too small for me to read, I literally... Oh. Oktyabr, okay. This is probably Mamayev Kurgan, but I can't see it right now. Here we have the Piers, Stalingrad Rail Station 2, Yelshenka, and this, which is, for whatever reason, not of the same color. That's very strange. Why is it not of the same color? Do not deploy any core tank. We cannot waste a large armored formations in city fighting. Rely exclusively on the few tanks available or still produced in Stalingrad. Violating this order is completely unacceptable. We have to destroy 20 units. Lure the 6th Army into costly close quarter fighting to wear down the enemy's combat strength. Success awards a new commander. Destroy 3 air units. Plus 50 RP, plus 1 specialization point. Special event deployment orders. Stavka strictly prohibits further core tank deployments in Stalingrad to preserve your armored units. Failure to comply will not be tolerated. And special event Night Witch, a unit of PO2 night bombers awaiting your orders. Yeah, I really want these guys. Or ladies, I guess. Can I upgrade them to guards already? I might need 4 stars. I might need 3. No, this is fine. Okay. Yep. I'm still going for elites. I think I do have the points. Not on the recon though. Nor will I do it on the tanks that are 5 stars already. Like, I think 4 stars for the tanks is probably just fine. I can't even deploy them anyway, so... yeah. Okay, and I'm not deploying any bombers either, so I'm just gonna deploy 2 of my fighters here. And there. And after that, I'm pretty much just gonna Like, the problem is, yeah, I kind of need to create a few choke points around the primary objectives. I need to hold 3. Let's go for the tractor factory and the steel factory at the very least. So it might be pretty decent to try and hold them there. Oh, that's and I'm probably gonna do that with artillery most of all as well. So just jam 2 of those in there. I'm probably allowed to deploy at the very least anti-aircraft, I would think, as well. It's not the best, so I might actually put some other ones. But okay, let's also deploy a heavy here, because I kind of need that to protect this area. Like, this should allow me to defend this, I think. And then let's also get a Katyusha there. And then I guess I should be defending the piers and just let this rot, basically. That's just kind of how I feel like. It's just kind of no good otherwise. But I do get to deploy quite a bit, so I'm certainly not complaining in that regard. Let's get the AT. And I can even get the other anti-air. Oh, that's a purchase. Okay. So I should probably get a bunch more infantry, or I could go for a heavy as well. A heavy would give me 5, or I could get 2 regulars. Because heavies need trucks, although they are quite a bit better. I could go for some engineers and some heavies. And then next turn I would buy them trucks. Sure. Okay, so that's a bunch of infantry. I guess this should be working quite well. Probably. Okay, let's get started then. I have only 42 left now. I would not be surprised if they have the initiative. But we'll see. I'm happy with these mines there. They'll probably come from all sides. You know, at least in the city, indeed. Like, this kind of fighting should be pretty rough for them. These guys are toast, though. So I'll be very defensive on this mission. You really do not see any reason to get aggressive on these guys. They do seem to have a little bit less experience, being at 3 stars and potentially instead of 4. Special event Metalworks. Right now the workers of the Stalingrad tractor factory are completing their last T-34 tanks before the German advance forces them to start production. Watch out for a full report when those tanks are combat ready. Well, I will. I guess I want to try and get these guys out to have them block this. You can go here, but I'm quite sure these guys would just go and kill them. How many points do I have? 45 a turn. I can actually repair them to just try and hold out a bit longer. I think that would suffice quite well. I'm just gonna move one hex actually. So I also need to hold this area. Definitely not this. So what's even more interesting is that they actually allowed me to get away from that. So with this, I basically have to hold this area. I'm still not sure what's the deal with Kuporosnoye and why it's this color. It might have to do with these guys as well, but it's just weird. Anyway, I'm gonna basically present them the Stalingrad rail station on a silver platter. Well, trying to retreat with these guys myself. And I'll just dig in here. So oh, that's in a truck? I really did not see that once again. It is very difficult to see. Is it Momiev Kurgan? Yeah. I am not gonna hold Momiev Kurgan, I think. I'm out of points. Yeah, repairing the T-34 is expensive. So, yeah, let's get regular infantry here. Let's just do things like that. They're 20 turns, so every turn that I can be a bit slow, that's gonna be good. So, reason why I'm doing this, I want to fight over this anti-aircraft region. Ah, sweet. They are helping. That is not so sweet. But since I thought these guys would die, it's actually still decent that they are alive. Okay, that Stuka is one of the most important things that needs to go. I already did say I would just allow them to take those other objectives. I really hope these guys won't be cut off. They can still go in here. Though I might be able to cut these guys off and just destroy them. If they're gonna put their units in like that, piecemeal, then it's much easier. Like here as well, I can technically cut these guys off if things are going in the right direction there. We'll see. Yeah, that's a death trap. Really? Wow. Okay, that I did not expect. I mean, it's a good move by the AI, don't get me wrong, but it's not really... Like, also they should not be able to see that at all, but whatever. We know the AI has full visibility in this game. It is still something that I think is a bit weird. But, oh well. Okay, I need to try and deal with their fighters most of all. I need to destroy 3 air units, despite my paltry air position. Well, kind of need to cut them off. That too, and the unfortunate thing is that it puts these guys in a bit of a tough position there, because well, those guys certainly do need to get it. I think we got them reasonably well. Let's actually try to maybe defend the gun factory too, though. And I do think you're ideally placed. This is fine. So I don't expect any trouble from them. Let's actually look down here. So indeed now I can't cut them off, and I do think that is the best approach. One unfortunate thing is that I can't... Well, this is pretty good actually. So those guys are kind of toast. And let's do this for now and just repair them anyway. They're unlikely to break through this screen. Yeah, it's too good an opportunity to pass up, I think. Like, I'm fearing for the T-34, but just taking down these two here, I think that's amazing. Probably. So what can you do? Not the best. I do think I want to attack this way, though. And the reason for that is that these guys are pretty cheap. One of these is going to take this. Maybe another one is going to go down here. Taking down this is, in that sense, my top priority. I don't mind spending a few points on it. The faster I take them down, the better. And they can't escape, so... Yeah, actually, let's do this. So, you can delay the enemy there if they're gonna come there in the first place. They are pretty much taken down. Yeah, I can get you active. Just because you're defensive doesn't mean that you shouldn't proactively try to destroy the enemy units, at the very least. These guys are tough, but we'll get through. Okay, that actually really hurts. Yeah, was to be expected. Okay. Seriously? Okay, well you can do maximum 1. 0, okay. Huh. We do have to be able to put up more air resistance soon, though. I wonder how much this will help him. These guys might be in a little bit of trouble though. Depending on how things go. Not gonna lie, this infantry is a real nutcracker. Let's just call it that. Funny that the tank did 1 damage and a recon does 3. I wonder why that is. That's right, I'm gonna abandon this area again once these guys are destroyed. I think I can do that on the next turn. Special event combat ready. It's a non-core unit, too bad. The last T-34 M42 tanks are ready to leave the tractor factory. Production may only resume after we have finally defeated the 6th Army, so do not expect further armored support in this battle. We also get special event into battle. A new wave of hastily recruited conscripts is ready to be thrown into the fight. Make sure they cross the Volga swiftly to defend the city, and watch out for more troops to arrive soon. Well, let's try to get them across. I already know these guys are gonna go to 1. Just have to keep it real. Yeah, shouldn't lie to yourself. Anyway, we do have 1 fighter down. Which is already not bad. Okay, so whatever unit's gonna get there, they're gonna get a pretty heavy blow. And I also need to destroy 20 enemy units, so... It's not as if we can just do some lollygagging. Over here. Also cutting off these guys. Pretty good. Dead. They have 3, huh? Well, they're at 1 now. So everything extra will be, I guess, a bit of free experience for me. Or not experience, some requisition points. I do like me some free requisition points. I do think 20 German units is quite a lot. But we'll see how we get to handle it. I would really appreciate it if they died, though. But I guess that's not happening anytime soon. Can you reach that? No. One thing I can do is move here. At least gets rid of them. So I also kind of need to destroy 1 unit per turn in this sense to destroy 20 enemy units. Like there's no other way to get that combat strength low enough. I'm gonna keep these guys around here to lure in the enemy air force. Again, it's gonna be very tough to get some form of air superiority this way, but I do have my anti-air in the right position. I am very happy they're attacking that. Are they going for this? No, they're actually going for the conscripts. A strange choice, but it actually does help me. Well, some of these guys are dead. I'm now actually also afraid that... Not too sure whether they'll be able to get there. We'll see. Their infantry is actually tougher to defeat because the armored spearheads actually are much further ahead. And so they're easier to cut off. Don't go for the artillery, thanks. Yeah, exactly. So they will die because these guys will then kill them. Or these guys. Besides these guys, okay. Oh, no. You guys coming from the rear, huh? Sure, that does the trick too. I might actually have some luck with the T-34 trying to cut them off. Special event, German gains. The Germans took the Mummy F. Kurgan, which gives them a better view on the center of the city. I guess it does, but... well, we can take it back. Either way, my time for this first episode is up, so I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. See you then. Bye-bye.